Do you ever receive a sign from the universe and then immediately second guess it? Today, we're going to dissolve that doubt for good. I'm going to help you clear it. I'm going to answer your biggest questions about connecting with your spirit guides. And by the end, you're going to have this really simple practice that you can do instead of doubting. Dear Gabby, how do I know if I'm really hearing my spirit guides or if it's just my own thoughts? Here's how to know the difference. We have 60,000 thoughts a day. And a lot of those thoughts are negative loops that are constantly replaying and repurposing and replaying and repurposing. And it's those moments when new thoughts start to puncture in, thoughts that are not the typical loop, that are not the typical routine, thoughts that feel inspired, thoughts that feel intuitive, thoughts that feel directional, or even a thought that feels like you might not even understand it, but it feels good inside. These are the messages from your spirit guides. Your spirit guides are also going to sometimes even give you thoughts that sort of sound different than your own inner voice. I know sometimes I hear my spirit guide say to me, let love in, let love in. That's not necessarily something I would say to myself, but it's a message I'm receiving. Or that desire to just pick up the phone and call that friend, and that friend picks up and they're like, how did you know that I needed to talk to you? How did you know I needed help? Those are the moments when Spirit's speaking to you. Those are the moments when you're being divinely guided. So it's when the thought feels like it's something that's not necessarily logical or something that's just really high vibe, but you can't explain why, or it's a sense of knowing inside. Those are the thoughts of spirit guidance. Those are your spirit guides speaking through your inner wisdom to show you the next right action. Dear Gabby, what if I've been asking for signs, but nothing shows up? Does that mean my guides aren't listening? No, not at all. Remember, sometimes not getting a sign is the sign. Your divine spirit guides are not going to guide you to what you think you want. They're going to guide you towards what you need. So if that sign that you're asking for isn't coming to you, isn't being revealed to you, it's probably because you're not ready to receive it. It's because there's a message that's being guided to you that's different and you're not paying attention to it. And maybe the guidance that you're ready to receive has to come through a different frequency than the one that you think you're looking for. The other thing is, if you're asking specifically for your guides to show you a sign that they're guiding you, but you're not receiving it, that probably means you're looking too hard. Stop looking. Just do nothing. Be just in the presence of your life and then notice what comes through. It's when we're in that looking and searching that we're playing games with the universe and playing games with our guides. Whereas if we're just allowing, that's when the signs can come through naturally. So stop trying so hard. Just let your guides reveal to you the signs and the wisdom in the right divine order. Dear Gabby, do our guides ever get frustrated with us if we miss their signs or ignore their guidance? Spirit guides are here to help us and guide us and support us. But in this lifetime, in this human form, we're always exercising free will, and they cannot interfere with our free will. There's no spirit that's going to be mad or frustrated. But your guides are waiting for you to say yes and pick up the notification or follow that wisdom or listen to that intuition or follow that synchronicity. But if you're not, that's on you. That's your free will. Your blocks are your blocks in this lifetime to heal. And your guides are only here to guide you towards the highest truth and compassion, to guide you towards the highest good, to guide you towards the highest healing and to fulfill your joyful purpose in life. So if you're not following it, that's on you. That's your choice. It's a free will choice. And remember, your guides cannot interfere with your free will. They're not mad at you. They're just going to keep trying to guide you. And if you don't pay attention, then you're going to keep blocking that wisdom and that direction. So it's your choice. It's your free will. Dear Gabby, can I ask my guides to help with big decisions like relationships or career? Or is it only for spiritual things? Hell yes. Ask your guides for help with everything. Every situation in your life offers you an opportunity to receive guidance. And I actually think of my spirit guides as my board of advisors. They're my family board of advisors. They're my career board of advisors. They're my health board of advisors. And the more you start to listen to your guides, the more cues you're going to get of the way that they communicate with you. Just as an example, my left hand starts to go numb when I'm channeling. Not numb, I can move it, but it just starts to sort of vibrate and feel a little bit numb. And then when I'm channeling and I have that sensation in my left hand, I ask my guides a question, and if it's a yes, they go like this. They move me to the left. If it's a no, they move me to the right. If it's a maybe, it's sort of this shaky energy in between. And so I can start to sense, okay, I ask for some guidance and direction, and I can sometimes get a hell yes, like it's just going in this direction. Or the no is really strong. Or if it's a not sure, it's something that maybe I have to figure out on my own, and I'm not supposed to get that guidance quite yet. So you're going to start to notice and develop the ways that your guides are going to communicate with you. And one way to do it is to do what my friend Marianne DeMarco talks about, which is the 5-second rule. Ask your guides a question. Should I do this or should I not do this? And what is the first thing that comes out of your mind? 5 seconds, don't think, just answer. And that's an intuitive decision that you've made. And that intuition is a wisdom that's coming from spiritual guidance. The spiritual guidance that we want to stop blocking is the first answer that comes through. So try that 5-second rule and see what happens. And then you're going to start to develop your own ways of knowing, oh, this is how spirit speaks to me. Maybe it's through writing. Maybe it's through songs. Maybe it's through signs. Maybe it's through the 5-second rule. Maybe like me, you start to feel sensations. These are different ways of communicating. Dear Gabby, can my spirit guides help me during stressful or anxious moments? Here's how to call on your spirit guides fast. When you're in a place of stress or anxiety, all you have to say is, thank you, guidance of the highest truth and compassion, for helping me now. The reason I like the words, thank you, guidance of the highest truth and compassion, is because the words thank you imply that, yes, it's already happened. It's already done. And calling in the guidance of the highest truth and compassion is imperative because we want to make sure that, just like inviting people to a party, we only want to invite in the highest truth and compassion. You're not going to send out an invitation to a party on your social media feed and just let anybody show up. You're going to send a direct email or a paperless post to the specific people that you want to have at your party. So the specific guides that you want to invite into the party that is you are the guides of the highest truth and compassion. Dear Gabby, what's the best way to use meditation to actually receive guidance? Do any meditative practice that helps you calm your nervous system, that helps you feel relaxed. Connecting to your guides is actually about aligning with the frequency of spirit. So in our worldly experience, we're in this pretty frantic, hypervigilant vibration. We're constantly assaulted with messages from our phones or social media alerts, and we're just blasted with all this misaligned vibration. So to connect in the spiritual realm, we have to actually attune our energetic frequency to be in alignment with the vibration of spirit. The energy that we have to assume to be in the frequency of spirit is an energy of calm, of relaxation, of stillness, and peace. So the best meditation practice to connect to your spirit guides is the meditation that makes you the most relaxed. Follow a practice that's going to soothe your soul. You can also get a free magnetic energy meditation that's specifically designed to help you get into alignment with the frequency of spirit. You can click it in the description below. Remember, the key and the secret here to using meditation to align with your guides is all about getting into a grounded, relaxed state. The frequency alignment that is necessary to connect to your guides. Dear Gabby, do spirit guides ever step in to protect us even if we don't ask? Yes, the times when our guides can really protect us, when we haven't invoked their presence, and when it's not necessarily within our free will, but it's just a divine intervention, are often when we may be in a place of harm or a place of life or death situations. People have plenty recounted stories of spirit coming in and moving the car out of the way or saying, get off the highway now. And then the car accident happened 5 minutes later. Those are the divine interventions where spirit can step in to save you, to protect you and guide you. I remember a specific time in my life when I was representing nightclubs in New York City. I was 25 years old, and one of the parts of the job is I'd often sometimes go visit these nightclubs and be in these dingy basements where their offices were, and I'd be alone with this male owner of a nightclub who maybe wasn't always of the highest and best. And I remember walking into this one nightclub, and I had this meeting to pitch business to this guy, and I saw him in a very scary way guiding me into the back of the bar. And I heard a very loud inner voice say, get out, get out. And so that was a moment of spirit intervening without me calling on the direction. And I said immediately, I said, oh, you know what? I actually forgot I have to go. I have to catch this other meeting. I'll have to do this meeting over the phone. And I booked it and I ran out of there. I know that they were guiding me out of that corner to save me, to protect me from something that could have been really bad. So don't underestimate those moments of that divine intervention, because Spirit will come in to protect you in moments without your free will, if it is indeed. My light's flickering and it's probably going to turn off on us just as I was recording this. So if you see the flickering light right now, that's Spirit talking to us. So it's time to wrap up this video. I love you. There go the lights. So we're going to close this show without the lights on, because let me tell you something. Spirit will also work through technology. There's going to be flashes of lights. Lights will turn on and off. For the life of me, I have a supercharged light. It's not going back on. It's just not going back on. So this is our message from Spirit right now. It's time to close the show. So here we go. Let's close this show now. I just love you. I love that the lights turned off. We've ended the show. Spirit was like, show's over, Gabby. Get out of there. So let me pull a really quick card as we close. We have no lights. The cards are being pulled. Here we go. Putting my energy in. What is the message? I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for that divine wisdom and guidance. I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. Boom. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. If you like this video and you want to get more Gabby, check out the next one right over here.